Hi everybody, welcome to Lesson 4, the final lesson of OLE 1. I want to thank you for the good work you were doing these past couple of days in Lesson 3. In particular, the discussion around the essential questions I think has been quite thoughtful. I know it's a busy time of year in schools, and I know that you guys are picking your spots and finding your times when you can jump in here and participate, and I really appreciate everything that you're doing. I wanted to walk you through a little bit what the end of the course looks like and what Lesson 4 in particular will bring. The focus of Lesson 4 is to take these three strategies that we've talked about and that we've discussed over the course of the entire course, and to talk about the ways that you can bring those in, to apply them in your practice. And so we'll be looking at public learning goals, we'll be looking at asynchronous discussions, as well as review and reflection, and thinking about the ways that we can apply those strategies to our focal experiences, and then making a plan for moving forward. So let's take a look at the rundown of what the module has for you. First, you're going to be articulating a little bit of what your focal experience is. Again, I know you've done this via Skype, and I know that it has been taking shape for many of you as you've had discussions with your colleagues here. And at a certain point here, it asks you to give a +1, right? Meaning everybody has shared what is their focal experience. We're asking you now to read your colleagues' plans and ideas and to say, hey, did you think about this too? Have you thought about maybe taking it in this direction? Hopefully that way we can have a really generative kind of discussion in which we push people's ideas to the next level. Obviously, we're going to have on Wednesday and Thursday a number of Skype interactions. Please, if you haven't done so already, make sure you go back and indicate your availability with the doodle poll. That way we can connect. And this will be another opportunity for us to have conversation with one another, to discuss that asynchronous discussion around people's focal experiences, and really connect and see how we can contribute to one another's learning and contribute to what one another plan to do at our own schools. I want to bring your attention also to the part of the module that says, where is it here? Present your focal experience, put your money where your mouth is. What is this? This is a Google slideshow where you're going to lay out a plan for the next 6 weeks of how you're going to put your focal experience into practice in your classroom or in your professional practice. And what's your timeline for doing it? What are some potential impediments, etc. And there's an opportunity here, the next screen down, where it says meet, optional, shall we meet again? There's an opportunity to participate in a doodle poll to reconnect with some of these same colleagues 6 weeks from now and talk about how has that timeline played out? How are you making progress? The idea here isn't to, quote unquote, hold anybody's feet to the fire, but rather to have a check-in where people can reconnect with colleagues and re-establish these connections that they've made and talk about their progress. So that's not something you have to do. It's something we invite you to do, and we'll facilitate by doing the doodle poll, setting up some times, and maybe establishing a group leader who will initiate the call. The rest of the stuff, mostly on Thursday and Friday, is primarily checkout stuff, feedback, stuff like that, which we really appreciate. Again, I want to reiterate how happy we at GOA are that you've chosen to participate in this course. We would certainly invite you to continue on into OLE 2 or to connect with us for other professional development. Thanks very much.